Hello, for this project we will be making simple bells. You will be using beads, a glue stick, a printout of the bell, clear tape is optional, scissors, and chipboard, but you can always just get a cereal box and use that as well. To begin this project, you will need to print out the bell. It would be in the link provided. Once you have it printed out, you will begin to cut along the lines and the edges. Make sure to cut the little lines between the flaps because these will help you later to put your bell together. Once you have finished cutting your bell, you will glue the back of it. Make sure to add a generous amount of glue. And once you are finished with that, you will turn it around and attach it to the chipboard. Make sure to also flatten it, make sure there are no bubbles or wrinkles, and if there are any sections that didn't adhere, just add more glue. Once it has dried, you will repeat the same step of cutting along the lines, now with the chipboard. So you would just continue to cut out the bell as we did with the paper. And once you have cut it out, again, don't forget to cut the lines between the flaps, as this will help you later to put your bell together. And taking a hole puncher, where it's indicated, you will make 2 small holes in the center. You don't have to necessarily get them precisely at the holes, but just as close as you can get to the center. Once you have made the holes and you're ready, you can start folding the bell on all the lines, even the flap lines along the edges of the pieces. These might be a little bit difficult to fold, so you can always ask an adult for assistance. Once all your pieces have been folded, you will take your glue stick and begin to attach one side at a time. You can glue the bottom flap, adding a generous amount of glue on both sides, and then place the small flaps on top of the glued section and press and hold for about 30 seconds. And once it's very sturdy and stable and you feel that it's secure, you can turn it around and then repeat that on the other flap. One last thing is to take your scissors and just trim off the little corners on your bell, just to make sure that it is uniform and doesn't have any little corners sticking out. If you have paint, you can go ahead and use either a metallic paint of bronze, gold, or silver, or you can also just mix black and white paint to make a gray color. You will go ahead and just start painting on the surface of your bell, one side at a time. And then once you get down to the final side, you can put your hand inside the bell to make sure your hands don't get painted on, and it would be easier for you to apply the paint on the fourth side. Leave it to dry, and then you can go on to the next step. If you did not want to paint your bell, or if you did, you can go on to this final step. You will take a thread, a piece of or string, you will measure it to 12 inches, and then you will take one piece of the thread and put it through one of the holes on the top of your bell. You will take the other end and begin to thread beads through it. You can add as many beads as you want, any colors, any size. And once you're done, you will take the end of that string and thread that through the second hole on the top of the bell. And once you have both strings out of the holes, you will just make a little knot, tighten it, and that should be your finished bell.